Just when you.
Well, if we vote him in. Good morning, Democrats. If we can take our seats, we will convene this meeting. If I can ask everyone to take your seats. I know there's a lot of excitement in this room. 9 o'clock, the 9 o'clock service, there was some good energy, but the 11 o'clock service is always the best, right? I know you're all fired up, you're all ready to go, but you're all ready to go to Chicago, am I right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Chicago's going to be a great town to have a convention in, that's for sure. My name is Rusty Hicks. I'm the chair of the California Democratic Party, and I want to convene the meeting of the California statewide delegation. Certainly, we are ready to do the hard work to re-elect Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and send them back to the White House. I'm proud that California has the largest and most diverse delegation in the nation. And much of that work has happened over the last few weeks and in many ways months by our delegate selection Affirmative Action Committee, the committee with the longest name, but doing incredibly important work. They have helped to ensure that we are properly represented at the convention. And I want them to raise their hand or ask them to stand if they can to be recognized. Let's give them a big, big round of applause. Thank you all. Thank you all. And I want to take just a moment to thank the Biden-Harris team and their campaign for the way in which they have collaborated with all of us to bring forward this delegation. Let's give them a big, big round of applause. So I want to take just a moment and explain the process for our meeting here today, because once I get going, we're going to move on through this. But I want to make sure everyone understands the full overview of the process. There are 277 district-level delegates that were elected in our 52 congressional districts across the state. And under the delegate selection plan, those 277 delegates are the only ones who can vote for the 55 pleos, party leader elected officials, 55 pleos, 92 at-large delegates, and the 9 alternate delegates. Okay? So our district-level delegates vote for pleos, at-large, and alternates. After the pleos, at-large delegates, and alternates are voted in, then all members of the delegation, district-level delegates, pleos, at-larges, and alternates, will, in addition to our automatic delegates, like our DNC members, will vote to confirm each of the 3 standing committees, the appointments to the standing committees that include credentials, platform, and rules. And then after the standing committees are completed and confirmed, all members of the delegation will have the opportunity to vote to confirm a delegation chair that will do the work, go into Chicago, okay? So, just to repeat, district-level delegates will vote on pleos. District-level delegates will vote on at-large and alternates. Then district-level delegates, pleos, at-large, alternates, and our automatic delegates will vote for our standing committee members. And then the full delegation will have the opportunity to vote on a chair. Okay? No questions about the process? Don't ask a question you don't know the answer to, okay? Robert's Rules of Order do apply, and it will take a vote and a motion. A vote will require a motion and a second and a majority vote. Following the confirmation of the full delegation, we'll adjourn the meeting, but we'll have a full briefing by our delegate operations team to give you a brief overview of all the fun, excitement, and good work we're going to do in Chicago and talk about any next steps. With that, I think we are ready. So the first piece of business before us is the district level delegates to affirm the pledge party leader and elected official delegates, the PLEOs, which you have before you. Do I have a motion? Looks like Isaiah Garcia.
Mr. Chair, Isaiah Garcia from CA 45. I'd like to make a motion to accept the slate of party leaders and elected officials on the handout shared with the body.
Do I have a second? Looks like I have a second. Any discussion? Hearing, seeing none. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed? Abstentions, motion carries. All right. Congratulations to our PLEOs. We'll now have confirmation of the at-large delegates and our alternates. Do I have a motion? Looks like Annalisa Swan.
Annalisa Swan from CA 30. I move to approve the at-large delegates and alternates.
Do I have a second? We have a second. Any discussion? Hearing, seeing none. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed? Abstention. Motion carries. Congratulations. All right, at this point in time, our district level delegates, our newly affirmed or confirmed PLEOs, and our newly confirmed at-large and alternate delegates will have the opportunity to vote on our standing committees, appointments to credentials, platform, and rules. Keep in mind that California gets 18 delegates to each of these 3 standing committees for an additional 54 members of our delegation. Do I have a motion to affirm the appointments to the standing committees of credentials, platform, and rules?
Mr. Chair, I'd like to make the motion to confirm the list of standing committee members.
All right, is there a second? Second. Hearing a second, discussion. Hearing, seeing none. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed, abstention, motion carries. Congratulations, everyone. With regards to our last item, as it relates to our chair, I'm going to turn the mic over to our vice chair, Betty Yee. Let's give her a hand.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Rusty. Good morning, Democrats. This item of business before us is to confirm the California delegation chair. I recognize Ada Briseño.
Good morning. I would like to enthusiastically and proudly nominate Rusty Hicks to head up the California delegation.
We have a nomination of Rusty Hicks. Is there a second? All those in favor? Aye. The motion carries. Thank you.
Well, back to work. Thank you all for the nomination and the vote. I am excited about what we are all going to get the opportunity to be a part of, the exciting time that we're going to have in Chicago. And I know there's a number of delegates that aren't necessarily here today, so you have the opportunity to congratulate them in the coming days. With that, there's only one motion left. Do I have a motion to adjourn the meeting? So moved. Is there a second? All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed? Didn't hear any of that. Motion is adjourned. All right. Congratulations, everyone. With that, I'm going to turn it over to our operations team, who's going to give you a little bit of a briefing as to what we can expect in the coming weeks and months in preparation for Chicago. Is that you? Let's give it up for Andrea. I want to take just a moment while she's here to simply say there are a lot of amazing people on the team for the California Democratic Party. But one of the most head-scratching, pain-in-the-tail processes is preparing our delegation for the National Convention. And there are a lot of parties involved and a lot of little pieces to be tracked. And I really want to give kudos to Andrea for her leadership in helping to guide and bring us here today. So.
All right. Hello and good morning. So yes, I know that there are a lot of questions that you folks probably have about Chicago. I'm going to tell you right now that I cannot cover all of those questions in the 40 or so minutes that we have left. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to give you a brief overview, which will hopefully answer a lot of some of the general questions that we've been receiving. But please note that following this meeting, whether you're here or not, all delegates will receive information about hotel rooms, information about events at the convention, and any additional information related to your onboarding as a delegate. For some of you, this is your 5th, 6th, 7th convention. For some of you, this is your all right, 13. Can anybody beat that? 13? All right, 13. Yeah. But for some of you, it's going to be your first. And so just know that we will provide just some brief overview, but you will get more detailed instructions later. Okay, so for those of you who have been asking, the California delegation will stay at the Hyatt Regency Hotel and the Magnificent Mile. Okay, our delegation is so large that we are being split in two, but that's okay because the DNC is accommodating us with a shuttle that will take you from your hotel, regardless of where you are, to the convention center. And we're also in talks with them about providing additional modes of transportation. But just know that regardless of where you are, you're going to be able to access all of your delegate business. All right. The other thing is, folks have been asking. They want to know which hotel we're going to be staying at because you want to book your hotel already. However, please know that the DNC and the DNCC, that's the Democratic National Convention Committee, they have a contract with every single Union Hotel in Chicago for this event. So you will not be able to book a room without a link that comes directly from your state party. That also means that your friend will not be able to book a room in the hotel. Keep in mind, these spaces are tight. We are one of the largest, and we're taking up about 2 hotels. So you can imagine just how much of a competition there is for rooms. So know that. Rooms are going to range from $339 to about $450 per night. You will register, again, once we provide you with the link after this meeting. Your rooms will be reserved early on in advance, but know that we will not charge you for your rooms until we get closer for the convention. So I know some of you may have some adjustments that you'll need to make in the meantime. We've accounted for that. And like I said, keep in mind that you have to 4-night stay minimum. So the convention is from August 19 to 22. The minimum is 4 nights, but we do recommend that you check out on a Friday since Thursday is really the big night. So just to go over what the week agenda sort of looks like, there is a keynote speech on Tuesday that you'll want to make sure you're there for. That's in the evening. The vice president will give her speech on Wednesday, which is also when we will host our own California welcome reception. So stay tuned for more information. Thursday, like I said, is the big day. That is when the president will officially accept the nomination and when we will all vote to support and nominate Joe Biden once again. Yeah. So that is as much as I'm going to give you because I know that there is so many questions that you have and a lot more information that I can give. But in the meantime, again, we're going to send you this information. But if you have any questions from now until we get to Chicago, your point of contact is going to be your delegate operations team. You can always reach us at delegate2024@cadem.org. You've probably been getting lots of emails from us. Please know that we prefer to over-communicate as opposed to under-communicate. So hope you appreciate that. And last thing I'll say is that the DNC is working very hard to make this convention as accessible as possible. So we are going to be providing more information on that later, just because it is such a key focus that they're bringing to this time around. So more information will be in your inboxes very soon, but aside from that, congratulations, and I'll see you in Chicago. So our social media team is here. We would actually like to get the very first photo of the California delegation. So stay where you're at. I'm going to let Kunal here give you more instructions.
Hi, I did not expect to be on stage like this. So please pardon me. My name's Kunal. My associate Chris is over here. We're going to ask you to hold up the Biden-Harris sign so we can both take photos and videos. First one, please keep it calm, look smiling and normal, and then we'll give you a moment to go crazy with it after. Okay? So hold them high. Make sure your faces are visible though. If you need to hold them a little low, if you need to get up and be in the aisle, find your space, find your window. People on the edges, if you want to come in a little bit. Y'all, this is beautiful from up here. I'm going to say that real quick. Okay? Okay. Ready? Okay. Feels like people are in position. I'm going to count y'all down.
Come on in.
Come on in. Oh, yeah. Behind you. Thank you. All right. Y'all, this is my fine looking delegation. All right. Okay, we're going to take one picture. Okay. Watch out in front. Okay. Cool. Okay. We're going to count you down just to let you know pictures are being taken, all right? 3, 2, 1, smile. 3, 2, 1, smile. 3, 2, 1, go crazy. And we're going to go crazy one more time because we're going to take a sweeping video like this so that everyone gets in here. Yes, we will. Yes, ma'am. I got you. Yes. Okay. Everyone, 3, 2, 1. Video's coming this way. I want to thank everybody. Also, if you see us around, just tap us. We'll take a video with y'all. Thank you so much.